Hi there. So we only got to do one stream of this last week, since last week no, 2 weeks ago, because that week I also beat Mass Effect 1, so I'm rather eager to get back into this. Hope everyone had a nice 4th of July. I did. My dog, not so much. Let me see. We need to go... Yeah. There we go. I was wondering where my journal button was again. Excuse me. Okay, we want to go get the Archangel. Ouch. You know what? We have a kitten we rescued from my backyard a couple weeks ago. She did not care about the fireworks at all, from what I was told. I actually went to my town's fireworks. They are literally down the street from me. Oh, yeah, we gotta talk to everyone on the ship. Thanks for the reminder. Oh, that's a common room. Oh, yeah, Morden.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Of course. Plague on Omega dealt with. Plenty of time to analyze collector intelligence. Impressive laboratory setup. Missed working for operations with a budget. AI in particular. Very helpful. Best setup I've seen since work with Special Tasks Group.
Morden Solus. Interesting character. Terse yet very wordy at the same time. Weird.
Is your assistant Daniel settling in all right?
Quite well. Safe and secure. Neighborhood mostly quiet with Plague gone. Left him the security mechs just in case. Can't be too careful. Also tired of mechs. Noisy. Never used them in STG.
It must have been frustrating working on Omega with such a limited facility.
No, loved it. Limited facility presents challenge. Save greatest number of people using limited resources. Security threats, gangs, mercenary groups add additional difficulty. Quite enjoyable. Plague stretched abilities to limit. Couldn't have asked for more. Also, enjoy. Saving people, of course. Helping the helpless, greater good, all that too. Nice. Retirement after SDG work complete.
Tell me more about the Solarian Special Task Group.
Respected organization. Clandestine. Handles difficult assignments with limited oversight. Recon, analysis, occasional wet work. Identify problems, have neutralization options ready should need arise. Model for Council Spectres based on Special Tasks Group. Very similar.
I was gonna say, they actually sound like Solarian Spectres, for all intents and purposes.
Similar in what way?
Solarians lack numbers, brute strength, military prowess, have to rely upon stealth, intelligence. Agents trusted, given wide operative freedom. Spectres similar, given goal, told to accomplish. Better, funded, of course. Didn't have to buy our own weapons.
Let me see. We did all this, so...
You said you were in the Special Tasks Group. What kind of research were you doing?
Not simply research. Several recon missions. Covert, high risk, served under young captain named Kirahi. Studied Krogan genophage, took water, tissue samples from Krogan colonies.
I worked with an STG captain named Kirahi. His team helped me destroy Saren's cloning facility on Vermeer.
Heard he was part of that. Jury-rigged explosive. Always got job done with limited resources. Good captain. Bit of a cloaca, though. Loved his speeches. Hold the line. Personally prefer to get job done and go home. Probably military bravado, jargon, chest pounding. No offense.
I know, I guess it doesn't happen until later, because I know there is a thing we can get him to do, which is, quite frankly, amazing. And I'm hoping to pull that off at some
Should
point.
get back to work. Need to study. So much data. Here if you need me.
So, let's see, where's everybody else? Well, Joker's probably up here. Wait! I saw an examine. Oh, come on. It's being weirdly finicky about the whole thing. Yeah, it's like... What am I missing? Because it's showing up when I try to walk up the stairs and then it's disappearing. Wait, I'll look to it in a moment. There we go. Okay. Advances in computing have done away with traditional input devices like keyboards. Instead, modern input peripherals are usually holographically displayed in front of the user at a height and angle for ergonomic ease. Machines that use this interface detect the user through a microframe chip in the user's glove that keys into the computer. Once a user is accepted, motion accelerometers in the user's gloves match the hand's location with that of a proportionate but smaller mirror set of controls inside the computer itself. As the user presses the holographic field, force feedback in the gloves kicks in, giving a slight resistance. The person can then feel his way through using a touch screen that isn't actually there. A simple toggle switch on the back of the hand allows the gloves to be turned off when not in use. Haptic interfaces have been so common that some individuals undergo cybernetic enhancement surgery to have the accelerometers implanted in their fingertips. Going bearskin is a sign of a committed computer user, who no longer has to fuss with putting on gloves or cleaning them with alcohol wipes to get rid of the clammy hand smell. Personally, I consider that a little overkill. Wasn't there something else? No? Okay. We'll go back to Solus real quick.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Later, better. Think I've cured Joker's condition. Simple treatment would... No. Would cause liver failure.
Whoa!
Never mind. Start from scratch. Anything else?
Okay, so we got this stuff now.
Is the lab working well for you?
Quite satisfactory. Found a few surveillance bugs. Destroyed most of them. Returned expensive one to Miranda. Nothing unexpected. Just need more samples. More collector data, tissue samples, anything you can get, I can use. Find new tech.
Okay, I like this guy.
Are there any medical concerns I should be aware of on the team?
Cerberus personnel in excellent condition. No squad concerns to report. Always some matters, but nothing affecting immediate mission.
Any ideas on other ways to prepare for the collectors?
Ideas, yes. Expensive, but possibly valuable. Can show you.
Nothing I can make actual use of right now. Oh, wait. I can have this. Interesting. Oh, it's... Yeah. Okay, we looked at that near the end of last stream. I don't have anything to do with research right now. There's Jacob.
Commander, there hasn't been time to really settle in and take stock. I want to say that working with you is a great opportunity to do something that matters. It's a privilege to serve on the Normandy, Commander.
You may change your tune if we end up like the original Normandy.
Maybe. As long as the elusive man walks his talk, and you do the same, I'll do my best to make sure we succeed. That's been the condition for my service so far. I have issues with certain actions Cerberus has taken in the past.
It's good to hear a clear opinion. Sounds like we're two of a kind.
That honors me more than you, Commander. Let me know if you need anything.
Wait, I wasn't actually done.
Commander, can I help you with something?
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
Already? I'm not big on forcing these talks, Shepard. Let's do this later.
How are we doing, Jacob? What's your sense of the mission?
If Morden's modifications hold up, we've got a shot. If they don't, we're dead. Seems like that was always a strong possibility, though. Anything else, Commander?
What do you think of the state of the crew?
We don't have a full complement. We don't stand a chance without the right specialists on side. Anything else, Commander?
I understand you made quite an impact after you left the Alliance.
Miranda and I stopped a Batarian plan to release a biological agent on the Citadel. That's when I first met her. It took us out to the Nemean Abyss and back. Saved the Citadel like you, but what's the saying? Good deeds like pissing yourself in dark pants? Warm feeling, but no one notices. The whole thing was hushed like they're good at doing.
The hell of a saying.
But I know what I did, and I'm proud of it.
What do you think of the state of the crew?
We don't have a full complement. Anything else, Commander?
Okay,
Any thoughts on how to prepare against the Collectors?
They spec'd this ship to the original Normandy, but you were there. The Collectors cut her like butter. This armor just isn't top of the line anymore. People will die if we don't upgrade. Alliance had some new toys in secret dev before I left. I could try and pull a few favors.
interesting. Ship enhancements.
Let me know when you want that, Commander.
I'll note when I played the game myself way back, like the original release before Legendary, I only did like a bit into, where are we, Omega? Yeah.
We'll talk later.
I never had a chance to get very far in this game, surprisingly. So a lot of this is going to be a bit of an unknown to me. Oh, hello. Oh, we can talk to Edie.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the FTL communications room. In addition to interfacing with the FTL comm network, Normandy is fitted with a quantum entanglement communicator linked to the Elusive Man's office. This allows lag-free communication even when you operate off the comm grid.
I've never heard of a quantum entanglement communicator. How does it work?
Essentially, two subatomic particles are created in an entangled state. One is installed here, and the other in the Elusive Man's office. When one particle occupies a given quantum state, its entangled partner will always enter the opposite state, no matter the distance between them. If we alter the state of our particle, that alters the state of the Elusive Man's. This allows us to send data in the form of quantum bits.
Why aren't these used everywhere?
Each quantum pair costs nearly as much as a comm relay, and can pass only one quantum bit of data at a time. In addition to the cost and bandwidth issues, the system is strictly point-to-point. To contact 100 different worlds, we would need to manufacture and install 100 entangled pairs, one linked to each world.
So we basically have a direct line, and that's lag-free, works anywhere, but it's only ever good as a direct line.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
And yeah, I heard the mining is a real pain in the butt. Though I'm also told, like with the original, they did some updates to make it a little less painful. I'm confused and... Oh, no. Joker, right. I might have talked to Joker already, we'll find out.
Commander,
I assume everything is going well up here?
I really want a chance to put the Normandy through her paces. I just have to trim up the drive output and it'll be like we never lost her.
Safety standards advise against manipulating drive settings while engines are powered and in use, Mr. Moreau.
Commander, can we shut this thing off? I don't need it in my day-to-day.
If you don't want to hear it, turn the damn sound off.
Well, it doesn't change anything. It's still watching. Like some creepy kid staring at the back of your head in comp side. You just want to punch him, but he's special and he sets fires or something. Okay, a little too far there, but you know what I mean.
Your problem, not mine.
Thanks, I'll remember this.
Yeah, I think the big change they made is that you can launch probes faster. So you could just fire off a whole bunch at once and kind of be done with it.
So, how do you think we're doing?
Well, the Normandy's not as ready as she could be. There's always more we could upgrade. And as for the crew, you'd have to ask a people person.
So, how do you think we're doing?
Well, the Normandy's not as ready as
Oh,
she
wait, I
could
did
be.
that
There's
one
always more
already.
we could upgrade. And as for the crew, you'd have to ask a people person.
What do you think about the people we're picking up?
Well, about the ones you went out with last, Jacob is way too nice a guy for the number of ways he knows how to kill people. Zaid is like you, but takes checks. As long as it's not my money, we're good. It's just my opinion, though. There's really no need to go spreading it around.
Ever think about the old Normandy and the trouble we got up to?
Yeah, those seem like the good old days now, but come on, it was hell at the time. Geth, Saren, Sovereign, and then we got dumped. We're stuck in a weird place, sure, but Back then, it wasn't all sunshine and bunnies.
What happened to the rest of the old crew? I heard most survived.
Almost did. Presley didn't. The rest of us just sort of drifted apart. The Alliance didn't care. I don't think they liked all the non-humans in your crew. We were your team, Commander. With the Normandy destroyed and you gone, there wasn't much keeping us together.
Yeah, but from what I hear, it's once you fire a probe, you can get a move on to finding the next spot. Whereas originally, you'd have to fire a probe, animation of it firing, animation of it coming back, reports on what you found. You know, it's basically just sped up considerably.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Nope, that's the airlock. No, we talked to you. Did I actually... Oh, no, elevator towards the front. Go down. Right. Okay. Oh, this is useful. It's telling us where everyone is.
Oh, she's a cutie. How old?
She'll be a year old next month.
Oh, you'll miss her first birthday.
Wow. My family lives in New Canton.
Oh, that colony's on the edge of the frontier. Could be vulnerable to collector attack, couldn't it?
Exactly. It's most important that she have a first birthday. That's why I'm here.
I probably shouldn't go that way.
The starboard observation deck is closed until needed.
Chef surprise again? Come on, Rupert.
I'm sorry, Princess. Filet mignon and caviar coming right up. Commander Shepard, the hero of the Citadel. You did humanity proud that day. Miss Sergeant Rupert Gardner here. How can I be of service?
You have everything you need.
I make do. But have you ever tried to prepare a decent meal with military provisions? I'm good, but I'm no miracle worker. Taking down the collectors is going to be rough business. The crew deserves a few fine meals before they throw themselves into the fire.
What do you need?
If I had some quality ingredients... Oh, shit. You've got more to worry about than grocery shopping on the Citadel. Forget I mentioned it.
If I head that way, I'll keep an eye out.
Much appreciated. Most of this list is probably standard fare for those namby-pambies on the Citadel. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
What do you do here on the Normandy?
What don't I do? Most think of me as the ship's cook, but I'm also the facilities technician and custodian. HVAC, plumbing, non-mission critical electrical. I make sure they're all clean and running.
So the man cleaning the toilets is also preparing the meals.
I wash my hands. Most of the time.
Oh, dear.
This ain't no luxury liner. You have to pull your own weight in a Cerberus vessel. And I catch what falls through the cracks.
And
Through the cracks.
and also what comes out of the cracks, apparently.
How do you feel about working for Cerberus?
Damn proud. Cerberus gets the job done. The Alliance and Council have got their heads buried so deep up their butt puckers they can't see squat. It'll take good old human ingenuity to crush these collector vermin. Only Cerberus knows that.
How did you find your way into Cerberus?
Can you believe I was once a family man, working the EZO rigs along the frontier? I was happy enough, but losing everything to Batarian raiders can change your outlook. I needed to make a difference. I'm no soldier, but I've got skills, and Cerberus keeps an eye out for talent. I'll do whatever it takes to help, be that plumbing a sewer, routing an air duct, or keeping everyone's bellies full.
He's essentially the ship handyman.
I won't take any more of your time.
Back to work.
Commander Shepard, I watched the Normandy crumble with you on board. It's good to see you alive.
I'm shocked. You're serving on a Cerberus vessel now?
Surprising, even to me. Yet, here I am. The kind of trauma you endured would have changed most people. But not you, I see. Welcome back, Shepard.
Do you have everything you need?
I believe so. This medical bay seems very much like the sick bay on the original Normandy. Only thing missing are my private reserves. I even had a bottle of Ceres Ice brandy that I was saving for a special occasion.
I'll keep an eye out for a replacement bottle.
Oh, you needn't. It's expensive, and we have much larger concerns ahead.
We don't have Tally yet.
Doctor, you've been with the Alliance for years. Why leave now?
After the Normandy was lost, the surviving crew was reassigned. I was stationed at the Mars Naval Medical Center. A very respectable position, but it wasn't on a starship.
I think I did this already.
Colonial military life isn't for you?
I've spent most of my life on warships, never knowing what the next mission might bring. I'm used to the hum of engines, the creaking of bulkheads.
Also, hi RPG. How you doing?
When the momentum dampeners kick in. Life planetside is just too static, too boring.
You're not the Cerberus type, Doctor.
I don't work for Cerberus. I work for you. On a mission that may be crucial to the survival of the human race. I have faith that your dealings with Cerberus will be ethical. I trust you, Commander.
I have a feeling that ultimately a lot of the crew here are not really keen on Cerberus. They're here because, well, it's us.
There's a very good chance this mission will be a one-way trip. Are you prepared for that?
I've been through the reclaiming of Shanxi, the Skillian Blitz. We survived the Battle of the Citadel and the destruction of the Normandy together. I've lived a full life. No regrets. I'd like to make sure the crew gets the same opportunity.
I'll see you later, Doctor.
Commander.
Huh, hey, finding the brandy actually became a quest. Cool. Oh, she has her own office.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Man, I gotta get back to Yakuza. I actually have I have 0, Kwame 1 and 2, and then I have 3, and I told myself I can't play the others till I have to play it in order, so I can't play any of them till I beat 0, and I haven't beaten 0 yet. Amazing series, though. I had no idea what I was getting into when I played it.
You have a minute, Miranda?
No doubt you've got a lot of questions. Cerberus isn't as evil as most people believe. If I can help allay any of your concerns, I'd be happy to do so. So, what would you like to know?
I know what we're doing here, but what's Cerberus's long-term goal?
The advancement of the human race. Nothing more, nothing less. The Solarians have the Special Tasks Group. The Asari have their legendary commandos for stealth and recon operations. Cerberus is humanity's answer to those organizations.
But those organizations are regulated by governments. Who keeps Cerberus in check?
Nobody. We're privately funded and our backers trust the elusive man to make the right decisions. But he's very clear about our goals. Protect humanity and serve its advancement.
And anything that gets hurt in the way, oh well. I'm going to admit that, given the current state of affairs in real life, that does hit a little funny at times. Though, we don't want to talk about it too much here.
What kind of resources does Cerberus have?
We're very well funded, though I doubt anyone other than the elusive man knows exactly how well. But our resources aren't unlimited. Reviving you and rebuilding the Normandy was a significant investment, and a significant risk. We're all hoping you can do the impossible, Shepard. No pressure.
What can you tell me about the elusive man?
Not much that you don't already know. Even I don't have access to most of his background. And you've seen more of him than most ever do. It's rare for him to become directly involved in missions, but you're something special. Whatever else people might say about him, I can assure you he's got humanity's best interests at heart. That includes you and me.
One thing the game does early on is make it very clear the elusive man has a very keen interest in us. He is why we got resurrected, and it's very, very clear he spared no expense in reviving us.
Tell me about yourself, Miranda.
Oh, I guess that's fair. I've spent the last 2 years learning everything there is to know about you. Well, you should probably know that I've had extensive genetic modification. Not my decision, but I make the most of it. It's one of the reasons the elusive man handpicked me. I'm very good at just about anything I choose to do.
What level of genetic modification are we talking about?
That's very thorough. Physically, I'm superior in many ways. I heal quickly, and I'll likely live half again as long as the average human. My biotic abilities are also very advanced. For a human. Add to that some of the best training and education money can buy, and, well, it's pretty impressive, really.
Sounds like you were designed to be perfect.
Maybe, but I'm not. I'm still human, Shepard. I make mistakes like everyone else. And when I do, the consequences are severe. Everyone expects a lot from someone with my abilities.
I'm not even going to bother. It'll probably just be some smug
Thanks for
response.
the information, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
Of course, Commander. Whatever you need.
Okay, we found what we wanted here, so there's our elevator. We gotta talk to Zed. Hey, what's this? A codex entry. Okay. And a primary.
The Systems Alliance UT-47 drop shuttle landing craft holds 12 soldiers in a cramped, uncomfortable cargo bay and 2 more in the cockpit. Officially named the Kodiak, the drop shuttle is better known to Alliance Marines as the Combat Cockroach due to its appearance and durability. The vehicle's robust environmental sealant technology exposes few vulnerable parts to the elements. First tested in the sulfuric acid clouds and extreme temperatures of Venus, the Kodiak can land in hard vacuum, high pressure, and temperatures from near absolute zero to over 900 degrees Celsius. A true contragravitic vehicle, the Kodiak's substantial Element Zero core allows flight by entirely countering the vehicle's mass. Its small thrusters are for directional control only. So if the mass effect field fails, the vehicle becomes a proverbial 3 million credit coffin. The unarmed shuttle forgoes weaponry space for active masking, electronic countermeasures, and a robust kinetic barrier system, ideal for dropping troops undetected.
Neat. Oh, no, don't need to do that.
You came all the way down here to see us?
You're speaking to our commanding officer.
I'm touring the ship, getting to know my crew.
I'm Engineer Ken Donnelly, handling the power control systems. This is Gabby.
That's Engineer Gabriella Daniels, actually. I'm responsible for the propulsion systems.
What can we do for you, Commander?
Are you set up okay down here?
We can't complain. I just wish it didn't take so long to calibrate the FBA arrays.
Kenneth, you're complaining.
What kind of problems are you having?
When they upgraded the Normandy design, they got a bit sloppy with the FBA couplings. I won't bore you with the tech, but there is an array of attenuators in the primary power transfer system that channels the field bleed.
Kenneth, you're boring the commander with tech. In short, if we had T6 FBA couplings installed, it'd save us a lot of maintenance time each day.
Why isn't something like that already installed?
It's probably just a design oversight. Efficiency isn't affected. It's a maintenance issue.
Also, the T6 model can be hard to find. Nash and Stellar Dynamics discontinued them.
We could probably find used ones in the Omega markets, but we have no time for shore leave.
Where did you receive your training?
Both Gabby and I started in the Alliance, serving on the SSV Perugia.
She flew in the first wave at the Battle of the Citadel. We saw Sovereign firsthand.
Why did you leave the Perugia?
After you died, Anderson lost political clout. The Council backslid on the Reaper menace.
They discounted Sovereign as an isolated threat, as a single...
Which was bullshit. They said your warnings of a greater danger were mistaken or delusional.
We lost respect for Alliance leadership. We need to fight the real enemy, and only Cerberus seemed to be doing that.
Cerberus seems to be mopping up a lot of the disillusion in the wake of our temporary passing.
How did you wind up with Cerberus, Ken?
Once you were gone, the Alliance brass descended like vultures, tearing apart everything you'd said. I was very public with my defense for you. I didn't hold back.
That's an understatement. If Kenneth wasn't such a talented engineer, they'd have court-martialed him for insubordination.
But it got me noticed by the elusive man. He made an offer, and here I am.
So why did you join, Gabby?
Kenneth and I have been partners in crime since we graduated from Tech Academy. When he got the Cerberus offer, I insisted that it include me. They'd fall apart without me.
Thanks, Mum.
Also, I love engines, and the Normandy is state-of-the-art. When I got the opportunity to work on her, I had to jump.
What do you think about Cerberus?
Actually, we don't know much about the organization other than the Normandy team. We know our mission and who's in charge.
We're off to kick the collectors right in their daddy bags. That's enough for me.
Okay, I'm going to admit daddy bags might be my new favorite phrase.
Carry on.
Will do, Commander.
So help me, I'm going to be using that later.
I'm pleased Shepard came down to see us.
I told you he would.
Huh. Nothing to inspect. Wait. What was that? I saw something. Oh, it's EDI's over there. Okay. This is kind of neat. Kind of neat. Oh, there he is. Huh. That's surveillance. Blood pack helmet.
Beauty, isn't it? Pried that off the Krogan warlord, Kazak. Used to run the blood pack out of Omega about 17 years ago. Wasn't even a job. The guy just thought he'd hijack a freighter I was hitchhiking on. Big mistake. I goaded Gizak into one-on-one combat. Took out his legs, grabbed his gun, and killed every blood pack bastard in the room. That was the most beaten Krogan I've ever seen. Kept the helmet to remind me of that pained expression.
Am I the only one getting Deadshot vibes off this guy?
Thinking about past missions. Got a minute? You might learn something. I was trying to remember how many Cerberus operatives I've killed. Lost track around 50. Guess your elusive man's big on forgiveness.
Oh, okay. And I could just do this forever if I felt like it. Huh.
Hey, don't touch. That rifle's older than you are. I call it Jesse. That's my lucky charm. More men have been killed with that gun than died in the Skillian Blitz. The day I laid her to rest was the saddest day of my life. I give up every weapon I own for one more mission with that shitty old rifle.
I'm left wondering if there's a mission later to make it usable again.
Oh yeah, that's a model of the Veracon. Turian frigate. Hell of a ship. I led a mission to bring that thing down from the inside with just 5 men and whatever guns we could bring. No chance of success, but we did it. Everyone died but me. So I made out like a bandit. My first impossible mission as an independent contractor. There's been many since, but nothing so goddamn sweet as watching that Turian warship crash planetside.
Okay, we're set to go back to the station now.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Onwardson. Hey, Arya gave me this address. I think I met you at Afterlife on Omega. You stopped me from joining up with those mercs who were trying to take out Archangel. Man, I was so pissed off at you. I got blind drunk that night, and it was a few days later before I got it together enough to check the news bits and saw that almost all those mercs had gotten killed by Archangel. I don't know who you are or if you get out of there, if you got out of there alive yourself, but thanks. I felt really stupid when I heard about the body count and how I could have been part of it. I'll make the most of what you did for me. Neat. And I'll read this one. Commander, I've done further investigation regarding your facial scarring, and the old adage of mind over matter holds true. Negative attitudes and aggressive acts create adverse reactions with your cybernetic implants, while peaceful thoughts and compassionate actions promote healing. If you maintain a positive outlook, I believe your facial scarring will heal on its own. Otherwise, there is surgical equipment you could use to insulate your cybernetic implants and accelerate your healing regardless of your mental outlook. Update the plans for new medical equipment to your research terminal and tech lab. Basically, your scars react to whether you're going Paragon or Renegade. You get more scarred up if you start going Renegade, and it heals up if you go Paragon. This is planning to be a Paragon run, so it'll probably heal on its own soon enough. It's already pretty faint because we've been going that way this whole time. Oh, and we want to go to the transit hub because I think I know who Archangel is and we want him. Oh, wait, did I leave the station or something? Okay, I wasn't docked. You know what? We can bring him with us. Let's do that. Oh yeah, you have a bunch of points left. So what I'm going to want to do... Now what does this need? Oh, I need a oil. Okay. Yeah, we're cool.
Judging by the quarantine reports, the plague has been completely eradicated, Shepard. Dr. Solis's assistant has been helping any patients with complications.
Okay, so we just want to...
Excellent. I have also accessed messages between mercenary groups
I'm on the mission.
I hope you're ready. Archangel's been annihilating you freelancers.
Ready when you are.
Get in.
That's slightly annoying.
It's about time they sent me someone who looks like they can actually fight. They tell you what we're up against?
Just tell us where to go.
Archangel's holed up in a building at the end of the boulevard over there. He's got superior position, and the only way in is over a very exposed bridge. It's a killing ground, but he's getting tired, making mistakes. We'll have him soon enough.
You guys have a plan?
A small team is waiting to infiltrate his hideout, but we need to draw Archangel's fire so they can move in.
And that's where we come in?
Exactly. You'll be on a distraction team. Head straight over the bridge and keep Archangel busy so the infiltration team can sneak in behind him.
That's goddamn suicide.
Pretty much. But you look like you can handle it. Head up to the boulevard and get to the third barricade. Talk to Sergeant Katka. He'll tell you when to go in.
So the bridge is the only way to his hideout?
Exactly. Archangel collapsed all the underground passageways and sealed the doors to the lower levels. We've got teams digging, but it's taking too long. If they can get the gunship flying again, that'll help. But I'm hoping the infiltration team will finish the job and we can all go home.
I remember
they were
the
using
gunship.
a gunship to take out one guy?
Yeah, and Archangel shut it down. He didn't destroy it, but he knew just where to hit it to disable it. It wasn't even a fair fight. At least not for us.
Where's the infiltration team now?
On the far side of the bridge near his hideout, but they can't get any closer without being seen.
How'd they get that close without being seen?
More distractions. Tarek used a gunship to keep Archangel busy. We were able to sneak a few men into his hideout before he took it down, but they're stuck there. We need to keep Archangel focused on the bridge so he doesn't find them and wipe them out.
So, again, that's the gunship that got shot down earlier.
What do you know about Archangel?
I'm the wrong guy to ask. I just do logistics. Tarek and the other merc bosses have been dealing with him for a while now. But don't be surprised if they're not thrilled about talking to a freelancer.
We're done.
I better go find Sergeant Katka.
Good idea. Watch yourself on the boulevard. Archangel's killed dozens out there already.
Are we just gonna come up to a bridge covered in dead
Gonna be
bodies?
easy. Out's gonna be a bitch.
Let's find him first. Then we'll figure out how to get back.
Shepard, I've scanned the area, but I am unable to plot any other paths to Archangel.
Guess we're going with the mercs.
The heavy mechs and gunship possess considerable firepower. Weakening them before leaving will improve your chances.
As the first wave goes in, the infiltration team will attempt to take Archangel by surprise.
Tarek, I've spoken to Garm, and he and his men are on board. Assuming this operation is successful, we can count on high morale and extensive buy-in from the men. From the losses we've already taken, possibility exists that we won't have the men needed to continue on to the next objective. It's clear, though, that none of our organizations would be ready to move on Aria without the assistance of the other two.
I don't expect much
Interesting.
from the freelancers. When they fail, we're up next.
What about we can hand that one in at Afterlife?
The light mechs go in first. If that's not enough, we send in the heavy. Be prepared. Do you need something?
You lead the Eclipse?
You figure that out by yourself? I'm Jareth. I run Omega's Eclipse. What do you need, freelancer?
So the infiltration team is the main focus of the attack?
Tarek's plan, not mine. He doesn't want to lose any more men, so he's throwing you freelancers at the problem. Archangel's not going anywhere, so I suppose there's no harm in trying. Who knows? Maybe you'll get lucky.
Why are Eclipse on Omega in the first place?
Since you care so much, Eclipse controls almost 20% of Omega. Our transports and mechs keep the EZO moving.
Sounds very organized.
Eclipse runs like a well-oiled machine, but Omega is anything but organized. It's a constant battle for control. Then Archangel comes along and complicates things even more.
Why does Archangel give you so much trouble?
Ask him. I'm just here to make as much money as I can. We didn't come to Omega to be constrained by laws and regulations. He'll regret ever coming to Omega, I promise you.
Are we looking at a Solarian gang?
Seems like this is personal for you.
He raided one of my transports last month, killed 2 of my best operatives. One of them was my brother, so yes, it's pretty damn personal.
What do you know about Archangel?
His life expectancy is shortening quickly.
Is that it? Nobody seems to know anything about him.
Look around, you'll learn what you need to know. He's smart, he's resourceful, and he's dangerous. But we've got him cornered. He won't be making fools of us much longer. Can I assist you further?
Where did he come from? Who is he?
Even his team didn't know that. Maybe we'll know more once we have his body. Of course, it really won't matter then.
I'll get going.
Good idea.
Codex entries. Interesting.
Immediately brainchild of Asari Commando Jonas Sedaris, Eclipse was incorporated as a proactive security company. Influenced by Asari and Solarian military doctrine, Eclipse specializes in sabotage, assassination, and personal and organizational security. Although Citadel governments regard the corporation with suspicion, it's embraced in the Skillian Verge and Terminus systems. Early on, Sedaris sought government contracts to establish market share against the better established Blue Suns. Her agency scored a galactic PR coup by retaking several space stations captured by the Anhur People's Liberation Army and neutralizing its leaders. A victory Eclipse's marketing department never ceases trumpeting. Based on Omega Station, Eclipse controls nearly 20% of the asteroid's real estate. Its services range from mech repair to open warfare, although assassination is reserved for meeting wider, longer-term company goals. For instance, preemptive strikes against pirates, rather than murdering spouses for insurance money. Despite numerous reports, Eclipse denies sabotaging or kidnapping business rivals.
Oh, denies, but I bet they do it. You know what? Good time to save in case I screw up. Oof, excuse me, burped a little. Nope. This is it. This one, and... blue on the top. There. Again, since I know it's coming, one quick save. Now we do it. Wait, no. Targeting perimeters reconfigured.
That should slow him down.
Nice. Anyone who activates that thing will get blown the hell up. Friend or foe.
So that's the mech screwed up. Where's that gunship?
You're in the wrong place, freelancer.
You the Blood Pack leader?
Name's Garm. That's all you need to know. I'm stuck here waiting till you freelancers are done playing war. Ask your questions and go.
I'm left wondering how a Krogan gets named after a human mythological figure.
When did the Blood Pack attack?
Damn Tarek wants us to wait. I hate waiting. But he says the Suns have a plan, and they don't want us getting in their way. We're supposed to wait until the Eclipse send their mechs. We'll see.
Why are the Blood Pack on Omega?
We're the muscle on this bloody station. You need protection or want someone removed, talk to us. The Blood Pack are everywhere on Omega. Everybody loves us, and everybody hates us.
I'm amused by how permanently stunned that Vorcha looks.
I'm guessing Archangel mostly just hates you.
He's just an uptight asshole. I don't really care what he thinks.
Yeah, it's the Horde.
He's costing me men and making me work for my money. I'll be the one to take him out today. You watch. I'm the only one who's fought him.
And it seems to consist mostly of Krogan and Vorcha, so, you know, the two fighty races.
What do you know about Archangel?
He's a pain in the ass. He's a Turian, which makes him slightly worse to look at than you. And he's brave, till he realizes you're more than he bargained for.
Sounds like you've had personal experience.
He tried to take me down once. Waited till I was alone. Longest damn fight of my life. But I held him off till my men showed up. He wasn't so tough after that. We chased him over half of Omega. Almost had him. But the slippery bastard snuck away before we could pin him down.
I should get going.
About time.
Nope. Okay, we have another codex. It's probably for...
Immediately, the Recluse, originally a small Terminus Systems Vorcha gang, the Blood Pack was transformed into a legion by visionary Krogan battlemaster Gunnar Rang. Exiled for striking a female in anger, Rang obsessed over reclaiming his lost status. Leading the Vorcha Pack as a pirate crew, Rang cultivated recruits and infamy for a decade before incorporating his fighters as a security company across the Skillian Verge. His notoriety ensured his initial public offering for investors made him rich beyond most Krogan's dreams. Rang returned triumphantly to his clan, rallying elders, Krogan hordes, and their firepower and biotic support toward professional violence in the Terminus systems. Banned from Citadel space, the Blood Pack bribes its way through spaceports into armed conflicts across the galaxy. Priding themselves for accepting otherwise untouchable contracts, the Blood Pack rejects bodyguarding and security in favor of cases requiring minimal oversight and maximal violence.
Good, bad, they're the guys with the guns. Oh, yeah, I wanted to save. 'Cause hack. Alright, nope, this one. There we go, nice and quick. Oh hey, we found ourselves a gunship.
Kathka?
Yeah, I saw the door bypass. I'll get to that in a bit.
Sergeant Kathka.
I was expecting a roach.
You must be the group Salky mentioned. You're just in time.
Salky?
You met him when you were dropped off. He radioed to say you were coming. You three kind of stand out from most of the other freelancers. Anyway, the infiltration team is about to give us a signal. Archangel won't know what hit him. Got any questions? This may be your last chance.
you gonna give us cover with the gunship?
Huh. Tarek is the only one who flies her. Besides, she's not quite ready. That bastard Archangel gave her a beating last time she was out there. A few more tweaks, she'll be as good as new.
Why are you coordinating the attack and fixing gunships?
I'm in the infiltration group. Our team coordinates with the gunship. I'm staying back to organize the freelancers and make sure the gunship's ready to go if we need her.
Also, not getting shot. In fact...
Are you leading the assault?
Ha! Tarek doesn't pay me to fight. I just plan the attacks and fix the damn gunship. You freelancers get the privilege of...
Target is in sight. Where a go?
Oh, I didn't mean to go ahead right away.
Bravo team, go, go, go! Archangel's got quite a surprise waiting for him. But that means no more waiting for me. Gotta get her back to 100% before Tarek decides he needs her again.
Don't mind me, I'm just doing a little something.
You're working too hard.
Archangel is in trouble. Not much time.
What the hell are we waiting for?
Come on, we'll give these guys a surprise of our own.
I guess I'm not getting that door, sorry. Where was that? There was a med kit here.
Hit next.
Archangel?
Shepard,
We got our buddy back.
I thought you were dead.
Garrus, what are you doing here?
Just keeping my skills sharp. A little target practice.
You okay?
Been better, but it sure is good to see a friendly face. Killing mercs is hard work, especially on my own.
What are you doing out here on Omega?
I got fed up with all the bureaucratic crap on the Citadel. Figured I could do more good on my own. At least it's not hard to find criminals here. All I have to do is point my gun and shoot.
I know that he was always a bit cowboy cop. Looks like he's really gone down that lately.
How'd you manage to piss off every major merc organization in the Terminus systems?
It wasn't easy. I really had to work at it. I am amazed that they teamed up to fight me. They must really hate me.
Since when did you start calling yourself Archangel?
It's just a name the locals gave me for all my good deeds. I don't mind it, but please, it's just Garrus to you.
You nailed me good a couple of times, by the way.
Concussive rounds only, no harm done. Didn't want the mercs getting suspicious.
Uh-huh.
If I wanted to do more than take your shields down, I'd have done it. Besides, you were taking your sweet time. I needed to get you moving.
Well, we got here, but I don't think getting out will be as easy.
No, it won't. That bridge has saved my life, funneling all those witless idiots into scope. But it works both ways. They'll slaughter us if we try to get out that way.
Just waiting doesn't seem like a good option. Got any other suggestions?
This place has held them off so far. And with 3 of you, I suggest we hold this location, wait for a crack in their defenses, take our chances. It's not a perfect plan, but it's a plan.
How'd you let yourself get into this position?
My feelings got in the way of my better judgment. It's a long story. I'll make you a deal. You get me out of here alive, and I'll tell you the whole damn thing.
I didn't like sneaking anyway. Time to spill a little merc blood.
Glad to see you haven't changed. Let's see what they're up to. Looks like they know their infiltration team failed. Take a look. Scouts. Eclipse, I think.
That looks like a lot more than scouts.
Indeed. We better get ready. I'll stay up here. I can do a lot of damage from this vantage point. You can do what you do best. Just like old times, Shepard. Let's give these bastards everything they've got.
Oh yeah. Can I just send it down there? No.
Should do the trick.
Oh, okay. No, get off. What I want to do is go down because I'm not really built for fighting at a distance. Well, there you are. Okay, gotta double back or I'm gonna die.
Eclipse mercs, rear stairs. Deploying snipers.
Want something done properly. All right, let's see how you handle this, Archangel.
Oh, this ought to be funny.
Go!
Sending out the heavy mechs.
Which we screwed with,
That
so...
problem should take care of itself.
We got a moment, let's look around. Though I did grab a few things earlier. What was that?
Here, enjoy.
Eclipse mercs have made it into the base.
Feel the authority of Base Commander, authorization Archangel. Okay, never mind.
Explosion.
Oh,
This looks interesting.
there we go. That's what I was looking for. Anybody else? Wait. Oh, the shield's off.
Thought I was harmless, did you?
Looks like that's all of them. Come find me before they regroup.
Okay, now let's look for the safe up here. Yep, there's the wall safe. And a bunch of credits. Nice. There's the other med kit.
I'm still up here, Shepard.
Quick moment. I don't think there's anything else downstairs. And we got the research, which is the important bit, so let's go.
You're kicking ass, Shepard. They barely touched me. And we got Jareth in the process. I've been hunting that little bastard for months.
Why were you after him?
He's been shipping tainted Ezo all over Citadel space. Half the goods I seized back at CSEC came from his team here on Omega. I took out a big shipment a while back and killed his top lieutenant in the process. Not surprised he decided to work with the other mercs after that.
We've still got Bloodpack and Blue Suns left. Think we can make a break for it?
Maybe. Let's see what they're up to. They've reinforced the other side, heavily, but they're not coming over the bridge yet. What are they waiting for?
Sounds problematic.
Damn it. They breached the lower level. Well, they had to use their brains eventually. You'd better get down there, Shepard. I'll keep the bridge clear.
I didn't come all this way to let you die. We'll split up 2 and 2. Keep one of my team here.
You sure? Who knows what you'll find down there?
Zaid, stay with Garrus. Keep him alive.
Roger that.
Thanks, Shepard. You better get going.
We're on our way.
Go down a level. The basement door's on the west side of the main room behind the stairs. I'll radio directions if you need help, but you've got to get down there quick. Good luck.
Oh, hey. Indicator battle rifle acquired. The following squad members are able to use this weapon. That's important. Where the hell's the stairs? There we go. Actually, let me just check one little thing real quick. Let's go ahead and put him on the collector rifle.
Get to the console and close that shutter before they can get through.
Commencing shutdown.
Just a thing to help. Not difficult.
Shutter secured.
There's 2 more shutters. Get them closed fast.
Could burn through any armor.
Hey, I can climb over this.
We're standing downwind.
Here they come. There's not too many yet.
We're fine.
Just one more shutter. Hurry.
Deploying incineration tech.
Commencing shutdown.
Got no shield.
Commencing shutdown.
Taking some fire, Shepard. It's time to get those damn shutters open.
Obstruction detected.
You jerk.
Commencing shutdown. Shutter secured.
Get back here, Shepard. They're coming in through the doors.
Rip them to shreds! Watch my back. I'll deal with Archangel.
One down.
Incoming progress!
Incoming. Get ready for close combat.
Oops. Should have fell further back. Where you put me, game? Okay, that's not so bad.
Lost shield. Next. Not incoming. Watch the Krogan.
Garm's got me pinned down.
Right, best to go say hi.
Keep them back.
I need help with this guy, Shepard.
Firing concussive shot!
Bad dog.
They've stopped. Come find me. Thanks, Shepard. They hardly got through to me. And we took out Garm and his blood pack. This day just gets better and better. He was one tough son of a bitch.
You fought with him before?
Yeah, we tangled once. Caught him alone, none of his gang to help him. Still couldn't take him out. I've never seen a Krogan regen that fast. He's a freak of nature. He just kept at it until his Vorcha showed up. It was close, but I had to let him go. Not this time.
Only the Blue Suns are left. I say we take our chances and fight our way out.
I think you're right. Tarek's got the toughest group, but nothing we haven't faced before. Besides, he won't be expecting us to meet him head-on.
Get your head down!
Damn it! I thought I took that thing out already.
They fixed it, but not completely. I made sure of that. They're offloading troops. Watch your back. My shields are down.
Hey, let's bring our buddy out. All right, let's get a move on. Let's bring our buddy back.
This'll put him down.
Let's get ourselves down there. Get my buddy out. Ow. Could you not? Okay, he's gonna go back around to here. So yeah, I just killed the gunship with a pistol. Yeah, I probably should have switched weapons.
We're getting you out of here, Garrus. Just hold on. Radio Joker, make sure they're ready for us.
He's not gonna make it.
We leveled up. Distracted Archangel.
Commander, we've done what we could for Garrus, but he took a bad hit. The doc's corrected with surgical procedures and some cybernetics. Best we can tell, he'll have full functionality, but...
Shepard?
Tough son of a bitch. Didn't think he'd be up yet.
Nobody would give me a mirror. How bad is it?
They did what they could, but you're gonna have some scars. I'm sorry.
Probably for the best. Everyone was always ignoring you and hitting on me. Time for you to get a fair shot at it. Frankly, I'm more worried about you. Cerberus, Shepard. You remember those sick experiments they were doing?
Right now, they're a necessary evil. I need the resources to get this done.
I'm fit for duty whenever you need me, Shepard. I'll settle in and see what I can do with the forward batteries.
Calibrations, I'd expect. Alright, we gotta go talk to everyone.
Commander, can I help you with something?
How are we doing, Jacob? What's your sense of the mission?
If Morden's modifications hold up, we've got a shot. Anything else, Commander?
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
Sounds good. Have to say you run this ship tight, and we're getting things done. We keep on track and maybe we'll figure this out. I hope so. I'm not looking forward to the debrief if it all goes to hell. Is there something specific? Or are you just checking in?
I heard you were big in the Alliance. Figured we have something in common.
I did some things that caught attention and stirred up the Citadel. That was after the Alliance put me on leave, though. Didn't drive a Mako through a relay or take down a Reaper, but you covered that.
You make no apologies for doing what you had to. I admire that.
I couldn't go back to the Alliance, not after the cover-up. They did the same to you. General public never knew you were dead or heard the real story of the Citadel. Did you know they used you on recruitment ads? You were the human ideal for like 6 months. Then they replaced you with a composite image they invented. Guess you didn't focus test right. You were actually the Alliance poster boy, and they still dumped you.
Yeesh.
We'll rub it in their faces when we save their hides again.
Sounds good. Add that to the list of reasons to make it out alive. Besides not wanting to die.
Again?
Fair enough. I should get back to work. Good talking to you, Shepard.
Go take a quick check on Joker.
I heard about Ferris Fields. Any news on your brother?
He's gone. They're all gone. But we'll get them back.
Shepard and Lawson are on it. We'll get your brother back.
Hey, Commander, we got Garrus back. That's great, because he was totally my favorite. With that pole up his ass.
I assume everything is going well up here?
We're just having an argument over personalization of my workspace.
Cerberus regulations are clear, Mr. Moreau. Personalization does not include grease on my bridge cameras.
It's just mad that all its footage of me looks like a dream sequence.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Oh, that's easy way
Commander,
doing.
you received a new message at your private terminal.
Okay, and we gotta talk to Mondrin again. You I read. You I read. Gotta mark them as read. Reports tell us you've been operating in the Omega Nebula. We'd like you to look further into a situation on Lorek, a nearby planet in the Bathar system. Scan the planet for a base. We believe the Eclipse mercs are holding one of our operatives. You should be able to detect the operative's transmitter. Strap the operative. If the operative is beyond rescue, recover any relevant intel the Eclipse may have collected. Very delicate matter, Shepard. We trust in your discretion. Andrew, I want to thank you again for saving me from those Batarians. I thought I'd seen the worst of people's anger and fear at Dr. Solstice's clinic. I had no idea how much anger his work was keeping in check. How bad it really was. If not for you, I'd be dead. Thank you. Plague is doing well. You got rid of most of the plague, and I've been able to handle the rest without too much trouble. Blue Suns keep offering to take over security here if I keep the mechs powered on. I won't make the same mistake twice. Thanks. Not there yet. No, we talked to you. Alright, he's on the other side. Also, let me see. Yeah, that one I can ignore. Nothing we can have yet. Oh wow, this is cheap. Yeah, we're going to want to hit up mining when we can, try to get some of this stuff.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Yes, would like that, actually. Talked about work earlier. Time with Special Tasks Group, studying genophage. It wasn't entirely honest. Lie of omission. Also, other kinds. Need to clear the air. Mission too important to keep secrets. Work on genophage was more than just study.
What was the Special Task Group doing with the Krogan genophage?
Study at first, as I said, but uncovered surprising data. Krogan population was increasing at faster rate than expected. Krogan were adapting to genophage, overcoming disease.
Did the Krogan evolve, or did some of their scientists develop a treatment?
Krogan scientists? Never met Krogan scientist worthy of term. No. Natural evolution. Krogan physiology incredibly durable. Organ redundancy, backup systems, cellular regeneration. Genophage like any other natural hazard. Krogan evolved past it.
That is honestly a little terrifying.
What did your team do when it learned that the Krogan were overcoming the genophage?
Personally led a science team. Geneticists, chemists, sociologists, mathematicians. Created new version of genophage. Released it on Tuchanka, other Krogan-centric areas. Restabilized Krogan population.
How did you distribute the modified genophage?
Covert drops, hospitals, clan centers, water supplies. Very difficult. Few Solarians on Tuchanka. Team got caught a few times. Had to fight free. Messy. Better when things went as planned.
How did your genophage modification work?
Krogan evolution attached garbage genetic code to genophage attack sites. Modification created other areas for garbage code to connect. Left sites clean, capable, running smoothly.
Yeah, the Krogan have a weird problem where the genophage is absolutely ghastly and terrifying for what it does, but the problem is also, left unchecked, they breed way too fast for their own good. Without Tuchanka's rather nasty ecology keeping them in check, population starts spiraling out of control.
You never considered other options?
Hundreds. Thousands. Modified genophage offered best outcome. Stabilized population, avoided publicity that could incite Krogan anger, averted potential genocide, or devastating war. Best solution for whole galaxy. Krogan included.
I'm literally not sure what to call it, because it feels like damned if you do, damned if you don't with this thing.
I doubt you've told many people about this, Mordin. I appreciate you letting me know.
Wanted you to know I'm willing to do what's necessary. Should get back to work. Talk more later. Next time tissue synthesis has to compile. Good for free time.
I do know there's a whole plot with the Krogan, if you keep Rex alive and curing the genophage. I do wonder if they note on the whole So, how do we avoid things growing out of control again? Yeah, I mean, if they can find a way to maybe lower the birth rate without the horrifying side effects, that would probably be a good idea. Like I said, it's kind of a mess because what it does with all the stillbirths is terrifying, but also these guys breed at such a ridiculous rate. Once they get off Tachanka or any other really dangerous planet, they just start spiraling out of control. The solution's no good, but you also can't just do nothing. I do wonder if the game will ever address that conflict.
It's just too dangerous for them in New Canton. I'm shipping my family back to Earth.
You can afford that?
Cerberus looks out for their own. They're funding the transport for me.
It's the least they can do when we're putting our lives on the line.
Did you hear? Another colony went missing. Ferris Fields.
Ferris Fields? Didn't Hadley have a brother stationed there?
Yeah, he's taking it pretty hard.
Hi, here's our buddy.
Shepard, need me for something?
Start investigating.
What can you tell me about the Normandy's armaments?
Looks like Cerberus upgraded what the ship carried before. Should have a bit more kick. I still don't like our chances against a collector ship, though. Not unless we upgrade the guns.
Yeah, again, I find it interesting because it's not a very... because it's surprisingly a very complicated issue. There is no... The game's kind of pushing towards cure good, keep bad, but when you think about it, it's not that clear-cut at all.
Have the Cerberus crewmen given you any trouble?
I think being part of the team that took down Saren got me some points. Everyone I talked to was polite anyway. Don't worry, Commander. We're all working together.
Have you got any upgrade ideas for the Normandy's weapon systems?
A few, yeah. Here, take a look.
So, do we get to use the Normandy later? Because this is kind of implying we do.
Let me know
And that would be
when you've
neat.
got the materials for me to upgrade our guns.
Have you got a minute?
Sure. Just checking the weapon systems. You can never be too careful. I thought I'd seen every weapon in the galaxy in our fight against Saren. Mercenary work showed me otherwise. And now Cerberus rebuilds the Normandy with a few upgrades to boot. I wish we'd joined up with them sooner.
You sure you're okay working with Cerberus?
I can't exactly doubt your judgment. Not after I got my own squad killed.
How did those mercenary gangs take down your team?
It was my own damn fault. One of my people betrayed me. A Turian named Sidonis. He drew me away just before the mercs attacked my squad. Then he disappeared. Everyone except me is dead because of him. And because I didn't see it coming.
I'm not sure I understand. What happened exactly?
Sidonis asked for my help on a job. When I got to the meeting point, nobody was there. By the time I got back to our hideout, the mercs had killed all but 2 of my squad. And they didn't last long.
Are you sure it was a betrayal? Maybe they took Sidonis out first.
No. I put out feelers with some old contacts. He booked transport off Omega just before the attack. He also cleared out his private accounts before he left. He sold me out and ran.
Yeah, I didn't get far, but I am aware there's this big moment that's referred to as the suicide mission. I'm guessing it might tie into that.
Do you know where Sidonis is now?
The upgrades?
No. His trail vanishes after he leaves Omega, but I'll keep hunting. I lost my whole team except for Sidonis. One day I'll find him and correct that. Thanks for coming by, Shepard. I've got some things to take care of.
The suicide mission I am aware of, and I am keeping it in mind because I know once it starts, you have a very limited time to act on it. And depending on how prepared you are, things could go horrifyingly wrong. So I am kind of keeping in the back of my head, be ready for that. Although we're not too far, so I probably some time before things start to get interesting. Actually, you don't need to go too far into the spoilers, but how much control do we have over the suicide mission? Like, does it just happen, or is there a point where it's like, if you do this, suicide mission? Oh, don't go into the women's restroom. Wait, not here. Do up my Miranda's office.
Commander, what can I do for you?
You have a minute, Miranda?
Of course. I'm just finishing an operation report. I'm impressed, Shepard. So far things have gone exceptionally well. As Cerberus operations go, this is one of the best I've been a part of.
Cerberus obviously has your loyalty. How did you get involved with them?
I suppose you've earned the right to know. Do you remember when I told you how I was genetically altered? Well, that wasn't my choice. My father created me. He's a very influential man and extremely controlling. He didn't want a daughter. He wanted a dynasty. I ran away as soon as I was old and brave enough. I went to Cerberus because I knew they could protect me.
Right, so, okay, for preparation, choosing people. All I know about the suicide mission, from what I'm told, is there is a point where it starts, and you're told, like, it's time to go on the mission. Once that happens, you have enough time to do one more loyalty mission if you want, and you can do more, but things go horribly catastrophic if you do. So once it comes into play, you've really got to do it ASAP.
You seem capable of defending yourself. Why did you need Cerberus?
My father invested a great deal in his dynasty. It wasn't a matter of just leaving. I knew he would continue to pursue his investments.
So, as far as preparing concerns, like, again, we don't need to go to heavy spoilers, but just so I'm aware, do we have any control over that initial approach? Like, is there a quest before it or something that when you complete it, it finally kicks the suicide mission into gear? Or is it just going to be something that kind of gets dumped on me?
I assume that Cerberus approves of your enhanced abilities?
Of course. Cerberus fully endorses anything that advances the cause of humanity. Genetic alterations included. But unlike my father and his own selfish reasons, Cerberus and the elusive man believe in a greater good. They see the bigger picture, and I feel like I have a purpose here.
Who exactly is your father?
A businessman, but a very wealthy one. It's ironic, my father believed deeply in a human-positive agenda. He donated generously to Cerberus before I joined them. That's how I first heard about Cerberus, through my father's connections.
You talk about yourself like you're just a tool to be used. By your father? By Cerberus?
Maybe. I like to know where I fit in the world. It helps me find meaning in how I was created.
You are who you are, Miranda. You don't need to make excuses for it.
That's easy for you to say. We've both been engineered for greatness, Shepard. The difference is you were great before we rebuilt you. I'm great because of it.
I might later on then. Okay, it sounds like I have some control over starting it. I might look into that a bit later, especially if I start getting suspicious it's getting close. I really want to be prepared for it, because what little I know says it's something that can really, really screw a run of the game up if you do it wrong.
Your spirit and personality are what make you great. It's what makes anyone great.
That's kind of you. I'm not sure I believe you, but thanks for saying it.
Like, I'm not sure it would go so far, but theoretically we could... Theoretically, if it goes really badly, the mission could dead end the run.
Who exactly
which would be bad.
A businessman, but a very wealthy one. It's ironic, my father believed deeply in a human-positive agenda. He donated generously to
Oh,
Cerberus.
wait, I did this
That's
one
how
before.
I first heard about Cerberus, through my father's connections.
Wait.
Who exactly is your
It's ironic. That's how I first heard about Cerberus, through
Quit
my
flipping him
father's
around on me.
connections.
It's annoying.
You've told me a lot about your father. What happened to your mother?
I never had one. Most of my genetic material is based on my father's tissue. His Y chromosome was altered with an amalgam of desired traits from various sources. How arrogant can you be? The man is completely egomaniacal. Just another reason I had to get away from him.
Anyone see the movie Gattaca? Just a thought.
Thanks for your time, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
I actually have. It's a
Anytime,
pretty cool movie if you ever want to see it. If you ever get a chance to see it, it's pretty cool. Yeah, I saw it. There was a period where I was like thinking of movies I haven't seen but should yet, and Gattaca was one of the ones on the list, so I gave it a watch. Hell of a film.
This mission takes me back. So you knew Archangel from before? Interesting. Knew a lot of men taking jobs to kill the son of a bitch. I never saw the point. You and I wanted the same thing. A whole lot of mercs dead. Hell of a sniper, though. And he kept himself alive with all the mercs in Omega after him. That ain't easy.
I'm not sure if Saeed ever actually, conversation tree. Clone of my own. I might have to go look that up later.
No messages for you, Commander.
I don't recall talking to you, so I should fix
I'm
that.
Norman Kelly Chambers. I've been assigned as your administrative assistant. I'll manage your messages and help you monitor the crew. And I must say, it's such an honor to work under you, Commander Shepard.
I'm glad to have you on the team, Miss Chambers.
Please, call me Kelly.
Okay, Kelly.
Anything else?
Yeah, I was thinking that for a moment. He's a DLC character, so he probably doesn't have so much.
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
Still, I mean, it's easy enough to run down and hear his latest snippet, so I'll probably keep doing that.
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
What are your responsibilities?
I'll keep you notified of any messages or appointments you might have. If any of the crew has important business to discuss, I'll make sure you know.
Isn't that the type of task better suited for a VI?
Yes, but being your yeoman is just my official role. Unofficially, I observe the crew. Everyone knows how risky our mission is. Many of us may not be coming back. That's a lot of pressure. I have a degree in psychology. I'm good at sensing when people are overly taxed.
You make sure the crew's mental health is sound?
Yes, I look for warning signs. I listen. It's not a full-time job, and it's most effective when done informally.
We're lucky to have someone with your skills, Kelly.
Thank you, Shepard. What else would you like to know?
This organization has a dark reputation. Do you have any concerns working for them?
Not at all. Our methods can be harsh, but Cerberus has noble objectives. We look out for human interests. Advance human technology, save human lives. They're good goals.
It sounds like Cerberus wants to dominate all aliens and put humankind on top.
Cerberus looks out for humanity, but that doesn't mean we hate aliens. My sister started a dog shelter, but she loved cats too. I love humanity.
That's a weird comparison.
I also love Asari, Quarian, Turian, Solarian, Hanar. That isn't in conflict with Cerberus ideals.
That's a very positive attitude.
What can I say? I'm a people person. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
How do you feel about being assigned to the Normandy?
I was handpicked by the Elusive Man to help fight the greatest threat known to humanity. How do I feel? Honored, exhilarated, terrified. But mostly I feel encouraged. Under your leadership, we can't fail.
Don't worry. We'll defeat the Collectors.
I trust you implicitly. The moment I met you, I knew I could close my eyes, fall back, and you'd be there.
Your trust is well placed, Kelly.
I knew it would be. Thank you, Shepard. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
I better go.
Okay. Maybe we'll talk later.
Ooh, got a little Paragon for it. Okay. Actually, let me see if am I not docked again? Wait. We have Codex, and I want to take a moment to check my quest log. I know I have one or two things back on the station. Just want to check what they are. That's weird. Oh, it's the gunship. The workhorse of mercenary bands throughout the galaxy, the Mantis is a two-man vector thrust aircraft that excels in close air support roles. Highly modular in construction, the Mantis can be reconfigured as a low-altitude gunship, a fighter, high-altitude bomber, or even a single stage-to-orbit spaceplane that can engage enemy craft around a planet or space station. Excuse me. The only role that the Mantis cannot perform is that of a true deep space fighter, as it has no FTL drive. First rolled off the assembly line in 2170, the Mantis remains in service in dozens of armies across the galaxy. It is most commonly used as air support in pitched ground battles, in a configuration that sports two pods for Inferno PKRs, precision kill rockets, and a chin-mounted M350 mass accelerator cannon. Its kinetic barriers, thermal decoy system, and electronic countermeasures suite makes the Mantis far less vulnerable to surface-to-air attacks than the previous generations of aircraft. Like most modern planes, the Mantis uses an element 0 core to ease the load of the engines with a mass effect field, allowing it to take off vertically or hover in place using minimal fuel. This also gives it far greater range and speed than the helicopters and jump jet aircraft that once filled its niche. Mantis can take off from Narug, reach Moscow in a few hours, fly a ground attack mission, and return home before having to refuel. Oh, right, we all leveled up. You know what? We should try to boost this, because it gets us, it helps boost our Paragon and Renegade meters, which is going to be useful. And having faster power recharge and lower research costs is going to be nice, so I might prioritize Tech Mastery. Oh, good, I can skip that. Thank you. And for the sake of shuffling things around a bit, okay, just do the whole thing. I think I'll go more damage. This also reminds me she probably has a bunch of points. Oh, right, forgot to take my journal. Okay. That's off planet, so we're not doing that right now. What the heck was that? That's somewhere else. Citadel will want to go back to at some point. That's the DLC character there. Not you. Oh yeah, we'll want to drop this off. And if I can find the FBA couplings, I think they're here too. This is probably somewhere else. This is at Citadel. Not here. Not here. Certainly not here. Okay. Let's look for those couplings.
The plague has been completely eradicated, Shepard. I have also run searches for reports on Archangel. The various mercenary groups appear to believe that he is dead.
Works for me.
Yeah, I remember people made a big deal of her back in the day. If I'm not mistaken, she's part of one of the bigger DLCs in games, so yeah.
Arya has work for her. If you're interested. Arya has a job she needs doing. You up for some work?
That depends on what Arya has in mind.
Arya's gotten word that some blood-packed mercs plan to kill an old acquaintance of hers. A Krogan named Patriarch. She'd like you to keep that from happening.
What's the Blood Pack's problem with Patriarch?
If you've met Patriarch, you know. He can't keep his damn mouth shut. Some people don't appreciate his stories, especially when he dips into non-fiction.
You know what? Dude earned his retirement. Let's make sure he lives to see it.
Patriarch's downstairs, likely surrounded by his fans. Get him into hiding until the mercs move on. Come back here when it's done. You'll get your due.
Why come to me? Arya's usual muscle not up for the job?
Because Arya said so. What other reason do you need?
People like Arya don't do things without a damn good reason. I want to hear it.
Fine, but I didn't tell you this. Got me? If it gets out that Arya's protecting Patriarch, well, that can look like a weakness. And some people might want to exploit that. You're not on her payroll, so you helping Patriarch just seems like a random act of kindness.
What's Arya's interest in protecting?
Patriarch was one of her deadliest enemies back in the old days. Now she keeps what's left of him around as a trophy.
About what I
As long as
thought.
he lives, he's a perfect example of what happens when you go up against Arya.
I'll be back when the job is done.
Good luck.
You know what? We'll do this first. Well, yeah, this is a Paragon run. I think I got lost. Nope, wait, further down. We're going the right way.
Walking around in this place makes me sick. People still dying. The strong still exploiting the weak. Nothing I did here even made a dent in this.
Hey, where is he? The other side? You know what? Yes, we're going with this now. He's Space Batman. Am I still a terrible dancer? Yes. Yes, I am. That is absolutely perfect. And I marked that one for later. Am I just really badly lost? I know I found the Patriarch earlier, so now I can't seem to find him again. Oh, there you are, big guy. You do the shepherd. That's probably what the clip will be called.
Some people want you dead. I've been asked to move you to safety.
Well, of course. Arya wouldn't want me hurt. It would make her look bad. Perhaps Arya's reputation is no longer my concern. Perhaps I will stay and see who thinks me important enough to kill.
Here's an idea.
You know, his voice actor sounds familiar, but I can't place it.
And so your name grows, while I remain an old man who lets others fight his battle.
No. You remain a powerful warlord with forces at his command. Not just Arya's trophy.
Well, you could be my Trent, fighting for my honor. If you would do this for me, I would be grateful. I might even be a Krogan again.
This just got interesting. Eh. That's what I was thinking, Jim Cummings.
Out of our way, human.
You here from Patriarch?
What if we are? You gonna do something about it?
Patriarch sent us. Said to do whatever it takes.
Your Patriarch's Grant? I wasn't aware the old man had one.
You should have done your homework.
That's actually pretty cool. Okay, he's back down here. Hey, voiced you know, I didn't recognize him voicing Rex. Or is that the second game and he didn't do the first?
You killed them all. And everyone knows that the Patriarch is not to be crossed. Thanks to you, Arya may think of me as more than a trophy. A real advisor, maybe. Or even a threat.
Use this. Don't ever let anyone think you're weak again.
Thanks to you, I am a Krogan. By the way, be careful with Arya. She will approve of what you've done, I think. But not of you altering the balance of Omega. I think it reminds her too much of herself.
Okay, we find Grizz. That's on the way up to Arya. Neat music.
The Shepherd Memorial on Akuz is expected to open next year, once the area is declared safe for visitors. Admiral Stephen Hackett will preside.
I find it interesting how we chose Soul Survivor as our background, which means we survived the Aku's mission, and it keeps coming up. Oh hey, we need a bottle of brandy. There's that quest done. I thought we'd need to go to Citadel for that. Probably talking about Batarians.
Arya wants to speak with you. She heard you took on the Blood Pack assassins yourself. I wouldn't keep her waiting.
Word has it that Patriarch's Krant took out the men sent here to kill him. Funny, I didn't know he had a Krant.
Patriarch has more influence than you thought.
I see. Well, maybe I should watch my back then. It's not what I asked, but you got the job done. Do you need something else?
This data pad was on one of the mercs that was after Archangel. They were coming for you next.
And that should make up for our little bit of mucking around earlier.
Interesting. Would someone like to tell me how this information slipped the net?
I'll look into it.
You've done a lot for me, Shepard. Let me return the favor. We're sending your coordinates to a cache on an uncharted world. You want it? It's yours.
We can use any help we can get.
Whatever you find is yours to deal with.
I think we covered all this.
Thanks. Maybe I'll come back later.
Why don't you find a nice girl to keep you warm in the meantime? You look like you need to loosen up a little.
Which one?
You want to talk? Talk to Arya.
Just one more.
Oh, getting the cash? Yeah. So, we're sure that upgrade we need is down here. Also, I probably just want to double check the stores. I know there's one or two things I did not grab.
Come on, let me in. Arya's expecting me.
Okay, this puts me towards, yeah, we want to check the stores. Okay, double check, am I going the right way? Yeah, just keep going. Yeah, we brought this place out.
What do you want?
What's behind this door?
VIP section of the club. For those with the right name. Do you want something?
Why is your tribal markings essentially a skull?
I'd like to join the party.
This really isn't your kind of place. Afterlife's main floor has lots of drinks and great music.
We'll probably end up in there sooner or later. Or not, it's not even on the map. Okay, the other markets are back a little bit, that's why we missed them.
Explorer ships have reported seeing vessels of an unknown make, but whose silhouette strongly resembles ancient Rachni ship profiles.
Looks like it's these.
A few ships sighted have been small scouting vessels that rapidly retreated. The Council has pledged a...
Here's the crossover armor. Helmet upgrade. Here goes all my credits again.
This looks interesting.
And for completeness sake, we'll just buy the last two things. Oh, wait, I'm going the wrong way. Next time I go back to the ship, I gotta look into some of this stuff.
If you're that type of person, apply to Datan Manufacturing today and look into the abyss.
Fears of an uncontrolled plague in the streets of Omega have been laid to rest, as the disease is now under control.
End is not. End. End is not.
Looks like I go up. No, because this is just VIP. Why am I lost?
The Asari Shaira,
Oh, here we are.
known as the Consort, has declined to name the next race likely to gain council membership. However, she suggests
Okay, here's the other one we needed. And I gotta remember to come back here for the shotgun damage buff. Okay, that's a couple quests getting handed in, so that's really nice. Here we go.
With 80% of all bets placed on the over this week, this news could sink Omega's economy. Experts say the smart money's on the over for next week.
Okay, so... Okay, so we'll go down to crew quarters to hand in the brandy. Then one more floor down to hand in the couplings. And then we'll want to go up to personal quarters, see if I can do some tinkering with my armor.
How may I help you, Commander?
I have a present for you, Doc.
Ceres ice brandy? You didn't. Thank you. I always regretted not opening that original bottle when I still could. I won't make the same mistake again. Why don't we open this bottle right here, right now, you and me?
You crack open the bottle. I'll get the glasses.
Honestly, I just want to see what it does, so...
I thought Alenko's biotic display might have broken Jenkins' back, but Jenkins pops up and yells, "That was awesome!" Oh, Jenkins. Soldiers like him make the Alliance great. Cerberus lacks the same enthusiasm.
With your service record, you could have gotten a tour of duty on any Alliance ship. Why'd you really leave?
Maybe it's less about leaving and more about staying. As a military doctor, I mostly treat people who are in bad shape. Often they die. And if I can help them, they move on. Either way, they leave.
Don't you have any friends or family?
No, not lacking friendship. Just stability. Jeff, Joko will always have Vrolic syndrome. He would never admit it, but he needs my help, and he always will. I wish it weren't, but sadly it's true.
Treating Joker gives you a kind of stability.
So does this ship, even if it's a copy. Or, hell, maybe it's you, Shepard. Our immovable center. A place for a person to stop and catch her breath. Or maybe I'm just happily drunk. Would it hurt if it was simple like that for once?
I'm thinking a toast to the fallen. How about you? Got a preference here? Yeah, we'll go with fallen then.
To Jenkins, to Presley, and to Alenko.
May they never be forgotten.
Joker probably would have been my second, to be honest. Though I get the feeling he'd rather we not. Oh dear. We're drunk. We're drunk. I'm not doing anything. The camera's just doing this on its own.
Access to the AI core is restricted.
To the honorary event. Is that actually what they say? Because that's just perfect if it is. Oh, that's perfect. Where are you two? There are you two.
The collectors hit the Ferris Fields colony.
You're the best, Commander. We just got those FBA couplings installed. Now we only have to calibrate every week instead of every day. We're thinking about celebrating our newfound free time with some Skillian 5 poker. Want to join us?
Come on, Kenneth. The commander doesn't want to play cards with grease monkeys like us.
Actually, that sounds interesting.
Fantastic. I'll get the cards.
My Skillian 5's a bit rusty. You'll be easy on the rookie, right?
Of course, Commander. It's all friendly.
Yeah, right.
You won 500 credits. Woo!
Be gentle on the rookie. I can't believe we fell for that.
It's so worth losing to see you taken down a notch.
Beat me at my own game. You're all right, Shepard.
Okay, actually, we should... Oh, we have codex. Can I honestly read this on Twitch? I'm going to read this on Twitch. So help me, I'm not getting banned. Launched in 2167, Fornax magazine describes Celta as the galaxy's finest xenophilia. By its 5th year, Fornax became the first human magazine to offer full 5-century simulation, a previously unaffordable magazine technology made profitable by the economy of scale. Monthly publishing run of 127 million, available in bulk and hard copy and direct download. Fornax offers a range of alien models with particular emphasis on the unisexual Asari, though both genders of Quarians, Durrell, Bataarians, and Volus are regularly depicted. Specialty editions such as a Enid Elcor and Orgasm service devoted but smaller markets. Don't ban me, Twitch. Hey. Oh, wait. I think we've read this already from the previous game. Or got something like it in like the main one, so I'm not going to bother reading it again. So, let me see. Is there anything in here that's really worth checking? Actually, what we should do, it just occurred to me. Well, one, let's make a save, because I actually haven't done that in a while. There we go. And then it occurred to me the best way to go about doing this is to go to the CIC, get to the map, and see what's actually nearby. Anything around here? No. Do we need fuel for anything? I'll figure it out later.
We do not have enough fuel to travel any significant distance.
Ah, I see now. It's not terribly expensive. Do we need probes? There we go. Nice and loaded up. Since it's the only one being marked right now, let's go ahead, go to Amada, and check our crash site. Oh, right, a planet. Alright, let's get this going. So if I remember this yeah, and this is a good spot to launch a probe.
Probe launched. In research projects, palladium is used to upgrade heavy pistols, armor, and cybernetics. Launching probe. In research projects, platinum is used to upgrade sniper rifles, shotguns, and medical equipment. Launching probe.
For a brief moment, I thought we had something. Move a little, because this is getting close.
Probe away. Probe launched. In research projects, iridium is used to upgrade heavy weapons, submachine guns, and assault rifles.
Thrilling, isn't it?
Launching probe. Probe launched.
Okay, that could be nice.
Launching probe.
Okay. Hey! We got what we could out of that. Actually, you know what? There's still another planet or two here. I'm not going to get too obsessed with this right now. I'm going to just take a look. Okay, this one's good, so we'll check it.
Probe away.
Or a little more.
Probe launched. away. Probe launched.
That's a good one. I definitely have a priority for ship upgrades. Okay. Yeah, I should probably read what it's saying on the ship, on the planets now. Although I think just going by scanner results will do the deed. You know, I will say this for the first game, at least they kept this simple. You scanned, if there was something, you automatically found it. Over a bit more.
Launching probe. Probe away. Probe launched.
I'm hearing one more decent spot, and it's right here.
Launching probe. In research projects, Element Zero is used for bioamp and omni-tool upgrades, which allow squad members who have biotic and tech powers to be much more effective.
Okay, one more planet. Common light metals. Let's just take a quick scan. Moderate, we can check it real quick.
Launching probe. Launching probe.
I forgot to look into my armor. I'll get to that in a bit.
Probe launched. Probe away. Probe away.
Oh, that's a good one. Oh, I see. The scanner report's going down as it shows we've uncovered more stuff. I'm thinking we've probably done enough damage. Now I just gotta... Two things I just want to do real quick. First, I want to go up to my own cabin. Okay, so these things do grant bonuses. This is an extra 5% health. This is headshot damage. Well, I guess I'll take this for shields. Power damage. Shield regen. Well, let's keep some power damage. Oh, yeah, it's power and shield strength. Shields and ammo. Shields, health, and heavy weapons. think we'll go with that for now. Now we just need to get back to the labs to hand in for some research. I'm on the wrong side again.
No messages for you, Commander.
Anything else I can grab on short notice? Regen. Nifty. And a missile launcher. This is good. Okay. We want to find a crash site.
I have detected an anomaly.
Oh, we're going to have to scan for it. So we got a bunch of stuff done. That's good.
Launching probe. Launching probe.
I'll follow the white indicator? Oh, there it is. Looks like it wants us to go here.
Probe away. Scans have found something.
Scans confirm the wreckage of the SSV Normandy on the planet's surface. No life signs or mechanical activity detected. Stable landing zone located amid the crash site. You know, throughout the F to place the monument. I need to find a place for that. Wait, what was that? Oh, there it is. You know, despite all the time you spend in it, you don't get a good sense of scale, the ship's scale, until like right now that you're seeing the outside of it. Oh, I guess I have a place picked out. The game is doing me a favor by highlighting the tags once I'm relatively close. Yep, I saw that. Huh. Right, I saw that. It's everyone's not exactly favorite bouncy bouncy jankmobile. I am so glad we're not driving that in this game. Oh, I know the tank is coming. I know the tank is coming, but for most of the game, we don't have to worry. Purple data spoke to Commander about this. I corrupt all these damned aliens aboard the Alliance most advanced ship. I just don't trust them. Damned Asari and Aquarian. Where does she ever think this is? A zoo? With Aquarian, it seems she's on some kind of pilgrimage, trying to improve a lot of her home ship. I can understand that. I would babysit my children or anything, but if she has to be on board, I suppose it's not too bad. For a while now, and I'm taking a look back at past entries in this journal, how blind I was at the time. Came on this ship firmly believing humanity was on its own in the galaxy. Shepard brought all these aliens on board. There's no way we could have accomplished what we did without them. Proud to say, die for any member of this crew, regardless of what world they were born on. Oh, that's kind of nice. Huh, interesting. Oh, it's certainly pointing me towards something, though it looks like it's pointing me back to the shuttle. Just out of idle curiosity. Okay, breaking crates, good. Yes, I see that. How to get down there. There we go. Oh, there it is. I mean, there's only 6 more. We might as well finish what we started. Something over there. We saw this already. There's a helmet here. Huh, I got my helmet back. Where was that? I saw that. There we go. I was about to argue, but then I realized there's actually a good chance our head has been cloned and the old one is in fact inside our helmet, which is horrifying, but also, yeah, not an unreasonable assessment. Come on, there's only one left. Where are you hiding? Wait. There we go. Okay, that's everything. We can leave. Yeah. Some credits, bunch of element 0, good chunk of XP collectively. It was 10 XP per dog tag, but, you know, it piles up. There's 20 of them. Hmm.
I have detected an anomaly.
Lorak is one of the places we want to go to. In fact... Yeah, I'm not too worried about that just yet. If we have to go digging for stuff later, we can.
General distress. General distress. Beacon auto process interrupted.
Road launched.
Though we really need to go back to refuel and resupply. You know what? I think we might have enough time for this mission, and then I'm going to call it a night. Because it's 10:44, so... Actually, I've got a medic, a soldier, and me doing tech.
Heads up!
Hi, buddy.
This should slow him down.
Perfect.
Time to earn my pay.
Okay, gotta get into hiding. Oh, didn't make it. Look, I'm just really used to how my soldier run in Mass Effect 1 went, where I was damn near unkillable after a while.
Headed for combat.
This should slow him down.
Headshot.
Firing a high-impact shot.
That one hit.
Anybody else? As always, save before you start mucking about.
Indeed.
You got it.
Eclipse targeted Agent Rawlings some time ago. We know Rawlings is connected to the encrypted data we acquired. The data could conclusively prove Cerberus' involvement in arachni experiments. We believe Rawlings possesses a cipher that can be used to decrypt the data. Without a cipher, it could take years for Eclipse to decode. Agent Rawlings proved difficult to capture, having insulated himself on a ship bound for the Attican Traverse. He had won over the loyalty of the ship's crew, who believed him to be a human dignitary on a mission of discovery. Our own agents managed to disable the ship and Obelisk's defenses long enough to extract Agent Rawlings. Plus, a lot of men to obtain his asset. The data better be worth the expense. Is this the weird cult guy I dealt with in the last game? The interrogation has failed. Despite some of our most advanced interrogation techniques, Agent Rawlings managed to evade our questions. When we applied more invasive methods, he proved resistant to those as well. Eventually, Agent Rawlings' resistance caused tempers to flare. We consider unfortunate Agent Rawlings did not live to pass on the cipher. We've been working to decipher the encryption now. As long as we control the data, its mere existence remains a powerful tool against Cerberus.
Burned nicely.
Nice shot. Get ready to burn.
Whoops. I'll risk it. Oop.
This computer contains the encrypted intelligence extracted from the captured Cerberus agent. The information could adversely affect Cerberus if it were ever circulated publicly.
Wasn't 7.
Data uploaded to Alliance Command.
Yeah, we're just gonna pass that along. We're not exactly keen on Cerberus. Oh, must be a primary entry. We got a couple. Let's get these done.
The system following the Battle of the Citadel, human and Turian volunteers conducted a massive 3-month recovery effort to clear the station's orbit of debris. Secretly, the Turian Office of Technological Reconnaissance volunteers were technology recovery specialists, salvaging the main weapon of the Geth flagship Sovereign and large amounts of its valuable Element Zero core. Contrary to popular belief, Sovereign's main gun was not a directed energy weapon. Rather, its massive Element Zero core powered an electromagnetic field suspending a liquid iron uranium tungsten alloy that shaped into armor-piercing projectiles when fired. The jet of molten metal, accelerated to a fraction of the speed of light, destroys targets by impact force and irresistible heat. Only 11 months after the battle, the Turians produced the Thanix, their own miniaturized version of Sovereign's gun. The Thanix can fire reliably every 15 seconds, rivaling a cruiser's firepower, but mountable on a fighter or frigate.
We reverse-engineered Reaper tech.
Medigem. Based on existing technology, the ML-77 is a rapid-fire missile launcher using seeking projectiles. Each projectile features a friend or foe recognition system, ensuring it will find a hostile target even if the user's aim is not completely accurate. The weapon excels at taking out snipers and other entrenched enemies in dense urban environments. This makes it popular with mercenary groups, particularly the Blue Suns mercenary band. Missile launchers have been appearing with increasing frequency in the Terminus system, but their point of manufacture is unknown. Legal duplication of missile launchers is difficult due to Fabrication Rights Management, FRM, technology.
There is something ironic about copyright woes coming out of an Electronic Arts game. Oh, we leveled up, but I want to save up and max out Tech Mastery. Anyway, I'm going to say this is our stopping point. It's 10:53. I'm not going to get much done in the next few minutes. Excuse things going silent while I tab out. We got to find someone to go bother. Oh, let's see now who's up to something interesting. Actually, we got Zopmeister playing Hand of Fate. Oh man, if you want a really okay, Hand of Fate is like, it's a card-based roguelike, but you have combat like out of the Batman games. It's really cool. Sequel's great too. I've actually considered streaming them myself. Anyway, Thursday I'll be getting back to this. We'll play some more Mass Effect 2. Friday will be more God Eater with Retro, and Sunday's Borderlands 3. Anyway, thanks to everyone for stopping by. If you haven't yet, consider helping the channel by hitting follow, and I'll see everyone Thursday. Later.